If they want to come to me today and say, Matt, we need another 10 or $15 million to combat homelessness, I'm going to tell them to shove it. Why would I want to give you guys any more of our taxpayer dollars when I can see that everything you're doing is not working? And so when we can collect data from these nonprofits, from these organizations, we can hold them accountable when we're giving them money. When they say, hey, give us $15 million and this is the outcome that we expect to have from that, then we can hold them accountable and say, okay, you're going to publish that information to us. So it's not 6 months down the road or a year down the road, you send us this picture of 4 people that have keys to their new homes and say, oh, this is a success story. Thanks for giving us all that money. There's a lot more than 4 people in the city of Phoenix. There's a lot more than 10,000 homeless people in the city of Phoenix. And so we really need to hold these organizations accountable and make sure that the outcomes they're claiming they're going to have when we give them the money are actually coming to fruition. And so transparency and accountability are 2 big things that I'm going to put in the city of Phoenix. And I really believe in my heart that when we have this platform, 4 years from now, we're going to see a big difference in how we understand the problem, and we're going to be able to make sure that we are having those outcomes that we expect. So we can go back to the public and reinforce that trust, and we can actually take the money and really put it to use. And I know I'm kind of rambling, but I just want to finish this is I don't want to be right or wrong. I just want to make a difference. And when we're collecting data and we make a decision, we'll be able to monitor that and see if it's actually having that outcome, as I said. And if it's not, and the data is going in the wrong direction, then great. That's an opportunity that we can learn from our mistakes and correct. And more importantly, we'll know right away instead of having to wait 6 months or a year and just having to observe the results of our streets.
Yeah.
And so it's really important that we increase or reduce our time to recover, and we can really improve our solutions in an expedited way and make our resources and our city staff more efficient in solving this problem.
Love it, man. Well, I like like you said, the transparency and just like a non-career politician kind of perspective. You're in the trenches, like Marcus and I and real estate investors here at Azreia. We have those houses in those neighborhoods, or when a tenant moves out and it's vacant, people break in and do drugs and squat in there, and it's a hassle and it's a problem. So we see it firsthand.
Very well put, Mike. We do see that. What are some of the outcomes that you're looking to glean from this data-driven process? Like, what are you trying to accomplish?
Yeah, so the first one is I want to actually have a realistic understanding and accurate depiction of the number of homeless people in the city of Phoenix and in Maricopa County, and kind of the demographics behind them. How many are veterans? How many are natives? How many have come from different parts of our country in the most recent years, and just really kind of collect that data. Once we have the data, we can start to have conversations about what criteria we want to measure. I just am more focused initially on getting the platform built and in place so we can do the data collection. And then I just want to have other subject matter experts, come and participate, because it really is, in my opinion, a community-driven problem, and we really have to have the community participate in the solution. So I haven't gone as far to, what sort of criteria we want to start measuring to determine the successes or failures of our city. But the main thing that I really want to do is build the platform, get the foundation there, and then we can start having the conversations on, now that the data is flowing in, what data do we actually want to measure, and how do we actually want to publish this in the dashboards to represent it in the most meaningful ways. So those are conversations that I would look to have with other people. But my main focus right now is just getting that pipeline in place and getting that data collection started.